Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris Smythe with the Fly Shop here at Tampa Fishing Outfitters. Today we want to talk about kind of what type of gear that I keep with me, whether I'm wade fishing or if I'm on the boat or even if I'm on someone else's boat. Kind of keep all my stuff together. It makes it a lot easier for me, one, to keep track of it, and two, just for the transportation of it all. So we're going to talk about a few things, just kind of what's in my bag and maybe some things that you can put in your bag. So first, I use a bigger type of bag, like the Umpqua, the Tungus 1800. It's a bigger pack. If I'm wading, I can fit all the stuff I need. It doesn't bother me to have the weight on my back. And if I'm going on the boat or if I'm with somebody else, I can have all my stuff with me in one shot. I don't have to scramble to find things here and there. So just a few things to look at. Obviously, in my bag I have my fly box, and I keep a bigger fly box just so I could have more options. If you want to downsize your pack, you could get a smaller fly box, or just carry a few different flies. But obviously I got my fly box in there. Another thing, I have a little waterproof type box. This is just a generic waterproof box, and there's a few things that I have in here just to help me deal with anything that might come up on the water that day. So in my box I have a little leader pouch. This is for all my leaders. I carry extra leaders. I have different lengths and weights of leader, to adjust with whatever situation. So I keep that in there. Everybody has a cell phone, but I keep an extra digital camera just in case. The one chance you drop your phone in the water and then catch a fish of a lifetime, you kind of shot yourself in the foot. So I keep a camera in there. I keep a kind of cheap digital scale. It's smaller, again, if you catch a fish of a lifetime, just to document that and be able to tell your buddies about that. I keep a little bag of fly line dressing for a quick cleaning if I feel like my fly line's getting fouled up, or if it just needs a little attention. I'll run this over the fly line just to get it smooth again. Keep a couple different options of a sunscreen. As you know, here in Florida, it's hot, the sun's brutal. I use a stick type, for my face, and I use just your regular liquid type for hands or feet or anything like that. Got a cheap pair of scissors that I keep with me, just an extra cutting utensil. I got extra finger guards for my stripping guards, and I carry a cheap little nail knot tool. If I have to make an emergency repair on my fly line, if the loop breaks or something, I can do that with this tool. So I keep that in my little waterproof box. Some other things that I keep in there, I keep a little headlamp just in case. You never know, something, your day might run a little longer than you need it to, or it's nice to have that with you. Also, I carry my Tippett material. I have this nifty little Tippett Holder, and this is just our Hero brand fluorocarbon. I can adjust to the conditions. If I'm getting more bites on one or breaking off on another, I can adjust to that. So I keep that. I usually keep it clipped on the outside of my bag, just so it's easy to get to. If you change a few flies, you run out of that Tippett material anyways, so I just retie. I keep some type of Ziploc or waterproof type bag. I usually stick my phone in there and kind of put it either if I have a chest pocket on me if I'm wading, or just to keep the elements off of it. I also have a little Bluetooth shutter, so if I want to take a picture by myself, I can set my phone up, turn the Bluetooth on, and I can take a picture of myself with that. Some phones you can do it automatically, but mine you can't. Another thing I keep is an extra buff. It's important to protect your skin out there. The sun's hot, it's unbearing, it can be brutal for a long day. It's important to stay covered up. I just keep an extra one just in case. Also bring an extra pair of sunglasses. The ones I have on here, they're a bronze mirror, so these are good for bright situations. If the conditions change, or if I happen to lose these, I have an extra pair. I keep just a different type of lens. This is a non-mirrored, so if it's a a cloudier situation or a low light situation, I can make a switch and still be able to see fairly well. And then obviously I got a good pair of pliers. I keep these attached to my belt loop. These are the Danco Premios Titaniums. It's got a great sheath. I can put them back there and kind of forget about them. I'm not going to lose them. They're not going to fall off. So that would be a good thing to have. Another thing which I don't have with me, I would apologize, but is a small first aid kit. Would probably be smart to keep with you. Things can happen. You can hook yourself. You can nick yourself on some oysters or whatever. It's pretty smart to have a little small first aid kit just to clean it up and protect that. And then kind of last but not least, I keep a few bottles of water, typically a few of these larger size water bottles. If I'm out there wading, it can get hot and you need to stay hydrated. And again, with all this stuff, that's why I like to keep a bigger pack, so I have room for the water, have room for some snacks if I want to stay out there all day. And then too, if I'm going on someone else's boat or or even my boat, it's all together. I can just grab the bag, throw it in the boat, and I'll typically be ready to go. I'm pretty confident I'm not going to forget anything at the house. One other thing, as I keep some nips. Not only do I have the cutters and the pliers, but I keep a pair of nippers. Typically I have like a lanyard, or I'll make something to hang around my neck. They're simple. It's convenient to have them right there if you're changing flies or whatever. A good pair of nips are important. So with that being said, hopefully you can take some of these things and take a look at my bag, and maybe it's something you haven't thought about. Or if there's something that maybe I haven't thought about, maybe shoot us a comment and say, hey, maybe consider bringing this. But again, thanks for checking out our Fitted to Fish YouTube channel. Stay tuned. We got more videos coming soon. Thank you.